Hello, everybody, and welcome to Silent Hill F. I am starting a new game. I didn't actually play. All I did was go through the opening cutscene. And I found out I didn't put a noise gate on my microphone, so all you could hear is my PC fan in the background. So I fixed that, and without further ado, let's go into Silent Hill F. Let's learn some stories, some lore.
私は一人でも全然寂しくないの。仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。
ひなこ、お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
本
お待たせ。
お姉ちゃん、
何かいいことでもあった？
昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひなこ、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
ひなこ、親に向かってその言い草は何だ。
お父さん、やめてください。
純子があんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひなこ、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
So, welcome to Silent Hill F, everybody.
たまるか、そんなこと。
I've only played 20 seconds of this. I walked around the house, and the graphics were set way, way, way too high, and it looked horrible. So hopefully I don't have to screw around with my graphic settings too much, and this will look good. I mean, so far it looks good. There's a little bit of frame loss, but nothing too major. Nothing nearly as bad as the last one. Can I walk up here? Oh, I cannot walk up onto the platform to go see the sticks with the broom. I'm so sad. You know, his house is looking pretty nice. I mean, all things considered, this is a upscale house in the countryside. So we must be making bank. We must be some sort of a... Oh, those are... I think I have one of those. It is a succulent of some form. So it appears that we are in, as it said, 1960s Japan. It said that in the intro that I didn't include because it only showed on the first time you booted up the game. And it was basically saying, don't get mad at us because we're portraying things that are kind of sad and not not representative of today's cultural mores and values. So I'm curious. This left side looks like it's a secret area. So I'm going to go and peep and see if I can see anything. We've got article Serious Issues in Ebisugoaka. April 21st, Showa 20, 1945. Ooh, evening edition. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisugoaka of Yamebe district finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. I'm gonna have to take a course in reading. Or this will be my course in reading, my crash course in live dictation. I see you, Mushroom. I'm not exactly up to date on my Japanese mycology, but I do know some of the mushrooms around town. You know, I do know some of the stuff that lives around me. So if I were to make a quick, you know, diagnosis or whatever, try to identify this, it appears to be growing out of the ground below a log. So it is difficult to say if this is a saprophytic mushroom or not. To explain, saprophytic mushrooms are ones that eat wood and grow on logs and things like that. It could very well be, but it could not be. The other forms of mushrooms, they get their energy from transferring nutrients with bacterial networks. So that's fun. Entry to mountain prohibited. Why did that look like an unlock screen? This game is cool. I like this so far. So nothing in the dad's booze shack. I guess there's probably like a garden or something interesting up there. Probably the ye olde lawnmower. Who knows? Is this a sink or is it a dishwasher? Kind of confused about what I'm looking at. Certainly not like anything I've ever seen. Is that a ye olde gas meter? Oh, it's so cute. It's gotta be. I wonder if they're on propane. Hank Hill would approve. Local doctors note, there have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and echinococosis, to name just a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Echinococosis. I don't know what that word means, but it makes me slightly chuckle, and I like that. Oh, ye olde power box. So I have some formation in high voltage electricity. At the very least, I kind of know what's going on. So to explain, we here in the West have what we like to call three-phase electricity, but it's actually a lie. What you get in your home is singular phase. It's just that there's a live wire, a return wire, so to speak, a neutral, and then there's a ground wire. So we have three phases on like a motor, but what you're getting in your house is the output from one of the phases. So we have single phase, which is why we have 2 wires coming in, and then it looks like a skinny little other wire in the middle that's probably some sort of ground somewhere. However, if we look on top of these, I was about to say telephone poles, but I don't think we have telephony over here. We just seem to have electricity. We only have 2 main wires. Actually, here we have 3. So we have an end termination point goes up to here. We have the 2 wires going out into town. We have the 2 wires going in, but we have our 2 transformers that are unfortunately not hooked up to anything, it looks like. But they have these nice cable wraps. I forget what the technical term for that type of cable attachment thingy is. But either way, this seems interesting as an electrical setup, I'll say. So we're working with 2 wires, no ground. OSHA approved. Ooh, it's gotten like way darker ever since I walked down this hill. Excuse what I think is my sister microwaving something upstairs. So yeah, we're running on natural gas over here. We've got some tanks in the back for ye olde Japanese barbecue. Oh, nice bikes. I like the cruiser style bikes. These actually look really nice. The seats are probably hellishly uncomfortable though, but you know, it is what it is. And again, with this confusing dishwasher washing machine thing that appears to be hand cranked. I'm not sure if it's hooked up to the propane tank right behind it, but it looks pretty nifty. Someone's laundry. Oh, I like the plants. I wonder if this is some sort of edible plant and not just a decorative plant. I'm not exactly up on my Japanese taxonomy of local vegetation and wildlife. But I'm sure they'll give us a tooltip or a little note somewhere to tell us about everything these guys need to eat and whatnot. So again, looking into this electrocical setup, it definitely seems like it's only like a live wire and then a return neutral wire. No ground in sight. Oh. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I look for. These weird, janky wiring setups. This is the stuff I do on people's houses. Except I try to make them look at least somewhat decent. But, you know, hey, sometimes you just gotta lay it down and just move on to the next one, you know? I will pray. So this is a Hokora. I pray and I record my progress. Heck yeah. No, actually, now that I'm here, I'm going to show you the different costumes in depth. Because I can just change them. I mean, this one looks nice, but it's not anything special. But the rabbit costume. Oh my god, this rabbit costume is awesome. The tail pom-pom seems to have been floating there for a millisecond. Oh, this is awesome. This looks great. This is totally worth $10. Anyways, I'll put my costume back to normal. I will save, and then I will listen to the audio and see if the audio sounds good, and then start another chapter of this. Anyways, see y'all. Love you guys.